I have many videos in regards to this strategy, but most of them are pretty brief. I don't like explain that much, like the details. And most of the times I got questions such as, hey, what's the best times to trade? What are the best pairs to trade? And stuff like that. And I decided to make a longer video where I'm going to teach you the 1 minute strategy the easiest possible way, and more importantly, with live examples as to how you can start using the strategy. Now, have something very, very clear while you're watching this video. This is not a video where you're gonna see a 100% accurate strategy, because it's not like that. Instead, I'm going to teach you a very simple strategy that you can use every single day to make money with binary options. But more importantly, that needs to be respected by the criteria that I'm going to teach you in this video. So make sure that you save this video in your favorites and your bookmark or something so that you can watch it many times, because probably in the first time that you watch it, you're going to think that you understand it, that you're going to master it. But I don't want you to make the mistake of thinking that pretty much it's over. No. You need to actually rewatch this video many times, but trust me, at the time that you actually master the strategy, you're not going to need any other strategy. And more importantly, you're going to be making consistent profits. So let's get to it. Hi everyone, this is Christian here on YouTube, and welcome to a brand new video for the channel. Today, we're going to talk about the 1 minute strategy, the only strategy that I'm going to be using for the next few months, because it's the one that is actually making me consistent profits in binary options trading. So if you want to learn it, make sure you stay up until the end of this video. But hey, if you're new to my channel and you're into binary options, forex trading, crypto trading, or any type of making money online, then this channel is for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below and activate the notifications bell icon so that you get a notification of every new video that I upload. With that being said, let's jump into the video. Okay, so I want to start this video by telling you what is the broker that I'm going to be using, and is this one right here called Pocket Option. That is the broker that I've used in the past many times. Probably you're already either familiar with it. So why this broker? This is one of the two brokers that I constantly use in binary options. Yes, I used IQ option in the past. I used all-in trade in the past. I used expert option in the past. I used binary.com in the past. I think I'm missing one. Probably you're gonna put it in the comments, but yeah, I've used many brokers in the past, but there are three things in regards to this broker that I prefer on top of the other ones. And number one is the trading platform. To me, it's super important to have the right expiry time for the candlesticks, the right expiration time for my trades, the right speed of the website for me to actually place positions. So there are many things that I need to take in consideration when I'm actually trading binary options, and the platform is one of them. Number two thing is that the withdrawals are actually super fast. I don't think there's any other broker out there in binary options that is not handling Bitcoin withdrawals, but this was one of the first brokers that I actually started at, and it's very convenient for me because I actually hold Bitcoin. Yes, you can also withdraw in USDT, and I don't actually do it, but you can actually do it so that you can have stable coins and you don't actually get damaged based on fluctuations, if that's what you think in regards to Bitcoin. But to me, the payouts, the withdrawal methods is super important. That's the second reason. And the third reason that I'm really like committed to this specific broker is because I've used it for a lot of time and no changes have actually happened when it comes to trusted features. No delay withdrawals, no manipulation in the system, at least not in my case. no harassment from the salespeople and from the brokers. Because, for instance, in expert option, they really call you like 100 times a month in order to get you to deposit more money. But no, this doesn't happen with pocket options. So with that out of the way, this is the broker that I'm going to be using in order to teach you this strategy. And if you want to join this same broker, you can use the link in the description of this video and open a free demo account for up to $10,000 that you can top up as many times as needed so that you can, practice with this or any other strategy out there. So yeah, pocket option is going to be my broker. Okay, so I want to start with the explanation of the strategy. To me, this is super, super important. And I want to start with the based setup that you're going to have when you start with your broker. So when you actually open a broker account, if you're completely new, you're going to have this. This is what the platform is going to look like, right? It's got an area and you know that here's the price up, here's the price down. And you're like, okay, so I understand. That's perfect. Well, the first thing that you need to do is actually change that to candlesticks. So you click in this area on the chart types and you choose candles. When you do that, it's not over. You need to select S30. And when you do that, it's not over either. You need to actually enable the timer. Why is that? The timer is this little thing that you see right here, which is S30 and has a few seconds left. It basically tells you how long the candlestick has still in order to expire so that a new one can start getting formed. Why is this so important? You're going to understand it in a little bit. So if it's off, you're not going to know exactly how much time you have left for that candlestick, okay? That's for the first process. Now, I'm actually recording this on May 17th. Today is a Wednesday, but it's afternoon in Central Standard Time. So all the pairs are pretty much closed. So you're gonna see this in OTC, but it's okay. We can go ahead and use this one as an example because it will work like equally to any pair that you use. The strategy works the same. So the second thing that you need to do after you've prepare the candlesticks, you need to actually go into this section right here and go, depending on when you're watching this video, probably the platform is the same because it used to be like here and they changed, the layouts and stuff, but you go to the time of expiration. And if you actually click on this little sign right here, it will actually change to an exact expiration on UTC, which means GMT. So in my specific case, my local time is UTC -6. So I'm literally recording this at 15:55 GMT. So that's the reason why you see this. Is this the way you're going to trade? No. You need to click on that flag one more time. And you're going to see this. What this gives you is an exact expiration time. So if you click and enter a trade, and you select the 1 minute, it's gonna be 1 minute. It doesn't matter if a new candlestick is forming, if it's gonna stop the trade at the beginning of a new candle, it doesn't matter. That's where you're gonna enter, okay? Once you actually have that selected in 1 minute, this is the trading amount. Now, I do wanna really, really recommend you to trade with no more than 1% of your balance on every single trade. Why? Because you're gonna have more than one entry. Okay, I'm gonna explain it to you with my live positions, but you are going to have more than one entry with this strategy. So you want to invest 1% of your balance in one trade. And once you actually see a better entry point, you can enter a second and then a third one and then a fourth one, but never going over 5% of your balance in one simple setup. You're gonna understand exactly why, because I actually made a few $1,000 in profits with this strategy. I'm going to show you my live trades, but never go over 1% of a balance. Right now I'm trading with $23,000, so I'm doing good with $300. But if your balance is going to be, I don't know, $1,000 or stuff like that, just try to make sure that you're never over 5% of your balance with multiple entries. Okay. All right, so once you actually have that done, you need to add 3 indicators. The first one, and here's the indicator section. The first one is actually called moving average. And you're actually gonna go to this little pencil right here, which is the edit button. And here you're gonna change the 10 for a 50. And you're gonna leave this as SMA. You're not gonna choose EMA, WMA, no, SMA, which stands for simple moving average. In the styles, honestly, it doesn't make any difference, but I like to have it either white or blue, you know, some positive colors, and I like to give it a thickness of at least 3 pixels. You can choose 2, you can choose 4, 5, it doesn't matter. Honestly, I just give it a 3, and that's it. It's pretty much, you know, how you like it. So you click on the save button. What this indicator is going to do is that it's going to tell you whenever there is an uptrend or a downtrend. How do you identify it? When you actually see that the 50 SMA is above the candlesticks, even without touching like it is right here, it is considered a continuous downtrend. And when the opposite happens like it's happening right here, it is called a continuous uptrend. Now, why is it that you need to know this? Because we, in this strategy, are going to trade with the trend. Okay, so if it's a downtrend, we're gonna enter put positions. If it's an uptrend, we're gonna enter call positions. We're never gonna trade against the trend with this specific strategy, okay? Next, you're gonna add a second indicator called stochastic oscillator, which is right here in the indicators list. Once you actually click on it, this is gonna pop up. If you go into the pencil, in pocket option, you don't have to change anything. By default is the settings.eds. But if by any chance you're gonna use another broker or even trading view, these are the inputs. The K period is gonna be 14. The D period is gonna be 3, and the smoothing period is gonna be 3, and the moving average is SMA. The styles, you're gonna realize that there is an 80 and a 20 level. The 80 is an overbought level, and the 20 is an oversold level. So that means that the 80 is the level above, and the 20 is the little below. I'm gonna explain exactly what I mean by this. You don't need to change anything if you're trading with pocket option. So you click on the save button, and you're gonna add a third indicator called RSI. Once you actually, this is the relative strength index in some of the brokers or even an MT4. You click on the edit button. The 14 of the period is fine. You don't need to change that. And here's the most important thing. Some brokers, even with the RSI, they're not going to give you the middle level, this 50 level. If by any chance you don't have that, if you're trading with Quotex or any other broker that doesn't have the middle level, you need to change the overbought and the oversold level to 50 so that you only have one line. But since in pocket option you do have it, you're actually just gonna leave it as it is, okay? So you click on the save. I'd like to actually click on these up arrows so that I can extend the indicator. Once you actually have some inactivity in your broker, then all of them are gonna, you know, stretch down. But I'd like to always, you know, to make it wider so I can see the entry point. So hopefully that makes sense. So once that we already have all of this ready, we need to understand exactly what are the entry points, or, you know, based on the strategy, you need to know when to enter, right? So as I mentioned before, we're gonna trade with the trend. In order to do that, in this section right here, we're just gonna enter put positions, right? So you're gonna realize that the RSI continues always to move inside of the area between 30 and 50 when it's a downtrend, and between 70 and 50 when it's an uptrend. Why is that? Because the power that is pushing the price going down on a downtrend doesn't let the RSI to go above this level. And whenever it's an uptrend, it doesn't let it going down. You see right here that he never really reached the 50 level. And when he did, it was already crossing the 50 SMA. And the opposite happened right here. When this is a downtrend, you're gonna realize that 50 maintain below the 50 level. The point of this strategy is to be able to enter at the moment that 14 period moving average on the RSI touches or crosses the 50 level. What do I mean by it? If you notice in this specific section right here, literally right here, it did touch the level, right? Do you see it? Since it touched the level, you can see the cross little dotted line, right? Right here, it touched the level. So there is where you enter a put position for 1 minute. Why 1 minute? Because you need 2 candlesticks to actually go into that direction, okay? So for instance, if you actually enter in this level because you entered too early or something, next two candles, you still won the position. Okay. Same thing happened here. If you enter, this push was actually pretty heavy. So you probably enter like around this area or something like that. The next two candlesticks, 1 minute is a winner. Okay. This one didn't touch. This one right here, it did touch. So you enter right here, two candlesticks, 1 minute, you won it. Here, it actually went above. But again, I see kind of a push. So you should have entered higher. So you end up winning the position anyways. Right here, we see a breakout. When you see the breakout on the 50 SMA, most of the times it also happens in the moving average. So that is something that you have to keep in mind. Okay. Now, if we see the opposite example, it never happens. So let me just go ahead and jump into currencies and see an uptrend. All right, there you go. We have a few examples right here. Here, it actually touched the 50 level and you enter 1 minute position, two candles, boom, you won it. Here, it touched again, you enter 2 minutes and boom, you won it. And you can see more and more examples just like this one. Now, what are the best entry points with this specific strategy? I'm going to give you two things that I actually see when I have like the best entry point. You're never going to have like the perfect entry saying this one, you're never going to lose it. No, but there are a few things that can help you, maximize your probabilities of winning a position. The first one is how far the candlesticks are from the 50 SMA. The further they are, the more probabilities you have that the price will continue going up. If they're like this, pretty close, touching, it kind of makes it risky. Okay, so try to look for entry points where the candlesticks are far away from the 50. For instance, this one right here, literally, boom, you enter and you won it, right? This one right here is far away as well. You enter, you won it, right? This one, if you notice, you're too close to the 50 SMA. I'm not saying you're never going to win those trades. You're going to even realize in my live positions that I did have those positions. But this is just to maximize your probabilities, okay? And the second thing that I recommend you to actually take a look at is at the stochastic oscillator moving averages. What I mean by it is you're never going to see the RSI touching the 50 level and crossing at the same time the stochastic oscillator. It doesn't happen. What happens is that if it touched right here, literally, you see, then this is the moment of the stochastic, even below, even here. Why is that? Why does that happen? Because the stochastic will actually push up after the touch of the 50 SMA. So when you realize that the price, just like this and this, is like kind of the two moving averages of the stochastic are kind of far away. They're not like really thick, like crossing, not crossing. No, when they're really away, that basically tells you that there's going to be a push either going up or going down. So this is an uptrend in this case. So if you notice, yes, the moving averages are pretty far away. So then what happened was that there was a huge push right here. Same thing happened here. At the moment that it touched, the next couple of candlesticks were the push. Those are the winning candlesticks, okay? So hopefully this is making some sense to you. Let me know in the comment section if this makes sense and smash the like button if you're enjoying this video. But right now, let's go ahead and take a look at the live positions that I had so that you can understand exactly how I entered those positions. And then we're gonna come back to this video and talk a little bit more.
Hey, I got a confession. Been losing all momentum. Just because it's easy, but that don't make it better. I wanna dig my hands deep down in the dirt. Take a walk along the street if I'm feeling dessert. All of this convenience just doesn't work for me. I wanna play with fire. let me get hurt. Can we take it back to 95? Before we had this drama in our lives, just staring at the screen every day and night. I miss the rush of living in real life. Go get your DeLorean. Oh, I miss the summers with you and never swipe left to right. Ah, snuck in your window, no friend request, no, just spent the night. I had to walk right up to your locker and risk you saying, boy, just don't bother. I know this all just makes me sound ancient, but sons and daughters, that's
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. We got our back against the wall, we gotta fight back. I need a theme song, this the right track. I ain't got no cape or no superpowers, just confidence and self-esteem, the world is ours. I believed in me when nobody didn't. This ain't no freestyle, just some facts that's written. Come on, let's hear it for the boy. He bringing pain at the same time joy. I bob and weave through the crowd.
All right, so now you've realized that I had some perfect entries and I had some risky entries as well, but I won all of the position anyways. Why is that? Simply because I'm patient enough to wait for the right moment to enter when the RSI is actually touching, okay? Patient is key in this specific strategy. So my biggest recommendation for you today is that you get a demo account. Again, the link is in the description of this video, and start trying out this specific strategy, okay? So hopefully that makes sense, but right now, let me tell you something that you probably didn't know. Hey, so probably you didn't know this, but the BLW Binary Master app is a signals group that I have for binary options. I don't want to like make it sound like it's the only thing in the world that you can use to make money, but trust me, is an extra tool that you can use in order to make money. How does it work? It has a training, which is pretty much teaching you everything that is in regards to binary options, 10 different lessons. Then we also have the downloadable application, which is an application for MT4 that will send you signals. More details, you will be able to find it on the website. And in addition, we have live trading signals with Marcel and Pablo. As you can see, people here are making money, like bunch of money actually, because we have bunch of in the monies right here, people making tons of money, and also with Pablo's session as well. So you can follow either one or both of them in this specific trading room. But if that wasn't enough, now we have a mentorship section with Marcel that can give you a personalized one-on-one hour call so that you can ask him any questions and he can teach you exactly how to trade. Now, how is it that you can get all of this? You can go to blwbinarymasterapp.com, and starting off right now, we have new plans available in order to help you. Used to be $49.99, but now you can get 2 months for $74.99, which is extremely cheap. That's like what, $37 a month or something like that. And if you want to get the mentorship, you can have all the information about them right here. You can get 2 or even 4 personalized call for 1 hour, just you and Marcel teaching you how to trade binary options. So the invitation is right there, blwbinarymasterapp.com. Hey, so hopefully you enjoyed the content of this video, and if you did, smash the like button to support this YouTube channel. But more importantly, if you have any questions or comments to share, you can always use the comment section below, and my team will be happy to reply to you. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.